The following program contains strong language, violence, and sexual content. It is intended for mature audiences and may not be suitable for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Sleeping all day, cheating, rolling, 15, okay, about to lose it. The body's on fire. Ooh, love me long till you get tired. Ooh, baby, you got what I... You's the real one, I'm inspired. Break me up, ay, get you, yeah, put the lights out. Summertime, put that game on pause. And do it how I like it, baby, nice and slow. Ooh, break me up, ay, get you, yeah, put the lights out. I'm summertime, so put that game on pause. And do it how I like it, baby, nice and slow. My knees get weak when you touch me, body, use it, sex gang, stupid.
Breaking news this morning out of San Myshuno, where nightlife mogul Harrison Stallings has been taken into federal custody. Stallings, best known as the owner of the celebrity-frequented bar and lounge, is facing a sweeping federal indictment that includes charges of racketeering, narcotics distribution, conspiracy to commit murder, witness tampering, and extortion.
Yo, T, you need to come see this.
Investigation into Stallings and his associates has been ongoing. Authorities allege that the lounge was used as a front for large-scale drug operations. With
What happened? You good?
It's Harrison. They just arrested him. Like, real charges, T. This ain't no headline fluff.
2025 incident involving an attempted cover-up of a violent crime.
Murder? Are you serious right now?
Dead serious. They said it's been building for a minute. Feds been watching him. This ain't no setup. They got him surrounded with paperwork.
No, I knew something was off, but not this. I thought maybe he had people around him moving funny. I didn't think he was actually...
I mean, Corey tried to warn you. She ain't say all this, but she definitely said it was looking bad.
She did, but I didn't think it would go this far. I didn't think they'd hit him like that. Racketeering? Murder?
I need you to hear me when I say this. Don't go down there. Don't visit. Don't call nobody. Don't try to find out details. You cannot get pulled into this, Teagan.
You really think I would do all that?
I think you've known him a long time. I think your heart makes you forget how dangerous all of this can be. And I think the last thing you need is for people to start connecting dots that don't exist just because you showed up in the wrong room.
God, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with this. It just feels like everything's unraveling again.
Then stay out of it. Whatever he's dealing with isn't worth you losing what you've got.
I need to call Phoenix. If she doesn't know, she needs to.
I don't understand how this happened so fast. 1 minute we're talking about baby names, and the next the police are dragging Harrison out in front of our building. Everyone saw it. They're going to spin this in the worst way possible.
You're letting the spectacle shake you, and that's exactly what they want. Arrests are dramatic by design, but the real battle is fought in the courtroom. That's where I've already positioned my people.
But this isn't just a battle. This is my life. He's the father of my child, and now I'm seeing his name in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. I don't even know how to breathe through this without falling apart.
Well, then I suggest you learn. Harrison's situation isn't unsalvageable, but we need to be strategic, not sentimental. And that starts with you making a decision that might not feel romantic, but will protect both of you.
What are you even talking about? Because I can't imagine what decision you think I can make right now that fixes this.
Marry him, and not next year or after you pick out flowers. I mean within the week. Spousal privilege is a thorn in any prosecutor's side, and while it won't erase charges, it can make certain testimony inadmissible and stall their momentum. In situations like this, buying time is everything.
That's insane. You know I've dreamed about a wedding my whole life. I wanted my father to walk me down the aisle. I wanted a dress that people would talk about for months. This feels like rushing into a courthouse because the walls are caving in.
Well, the walls are caving in, Alea, whether you choose to acknowledge it or not. You can have your fairy tale later. Renew your vows with all the bells and whistles you want. Right now, you either act to shield yourself and that child, or you risk letting the prosecution dictate how this story ends.
But I thought you said you already had lawyers working on this. If they're as good as you say, why do I have to get married like this?
Because no lawyer can rewrite the law of evidence once you've spoken without protection. Spousal privilege isn't perfect, but it's one of the few tools that forces the other side to work twice as hard. It muddies the water, and in court, that's often enough to win time.
And this is really about me protecting Harrison? Or is it about you making sure my name doesn't end up in some file that points back to you?
It's both. I won't pretend I don't have my own interests in this, but don't confuse that with a lack of concern for you. If you go down, the people you love and the child you're carrying get pulled down too. That's not an option I'm willing to entertain.
I don't know if I can process saying I do under these circumstances. It feels wrong.
Marriage is always a contract. The only difference now is timing. Think of it as fortifying your position in a war you didn't start but are very much in. And don't forget, you're not the only family member I'm fighting for.
What do you mean?
Kennedy is still tangled up with Atlas, and he's making moves to take full custody of Preston. I won't allow that, but it's another fire I'm putting out while managing this one, which is why I need you steady, decisive, and on board with the plan.
I just wish we could fix this without me giving up the one thing I've dreamed about since I was a little girl.
You can still have that dream, Alea, but right now, you need to wake up. We play the hand we're dealt, and this hand calls for marriage before sentiment. Everything else can come later.
I really need somebody. Tell me you there's somebody. I don't care about your body. Let the way you touch my body. From the back, get body. I never tell nobody. Let the way you touch my body. From the back, get body. I never tell nobody. I really need somebody. Tell me you there's somebody. I don't care about your body. Let the way you touch my body. From the back, get body. I never tell nobody. Baby, tell me what
I've been wondering if you lost my number or something. We went to Nobu, had a good time, and then nothing from you. I figured maybe work had you tied up, but it's starting to feel like you're just dodging me.
Work does have me tied up, but that's not the only reason you haven't heard from me. I'm a brand liaison, Amari, and my job is to protect the image of the people I work with, not get tangled up in their messes. I can't blur those lines and still do my job right.
Mess? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Last I checked, everything with my brand is solid, and my endorsements are still coming in. You make it sound like I've got a crisis on my hands.
You do have a crisis, whether you want to admit it or not. Your name is being mentioned in connection with Zoya Sullivan's disappearance, and that's not something any of your sponsors want to see. I worked hard to get Nike on board with you, and every headline like that puts their confidence and mine in jeopardy.
That's speculation, and you know it. I'm not charged with anything, and until I am, I don't see why I should be walking around like I'm guilty. People say things all the time. It doesn't make them true.
Maybe not, but in my world, perception is just as dangerous as fact. The public doesn't wait for court dates. They make up their minds based on gossip and screenshots. And right now, the picture they're painting of you is one I can't afford to be personally linked to.
So that's it? We have one date, and now you're treating me like I'm toxic? Feels a little extreme, don't you think?
It's not just one date, Amari. It's everything since. You never mentioned you were dating Tia, the same woman who was part of the reason your marriage ended. And now she's living in your house. From the outside looking in, that's not just messy, that's reckless.
Tia's got nothing to do with my business deals, and what happens in my personal life shouldn't be anyone's concern but mine. You're acting like her being in my space is some kind of scandal. Me and her ain't married. I can still see who I want.
And see, that's your problem. It's not about scandal. It's about patterns. Your career headlines, the public mess you're making, and you having a girlfriend but still wanting to cheat make it impossible for me to even think about being involved with you beyond work. My job is stressful enough. I don't want to be no side chick.
So that's where we're at? You're done before we even get started. No chance to prove you wrong. No chance to show you I can keep it together.
I can't gamble on potential when the stakes are this high. Right now, you need someone who's willing to clean up your image, not complicate it further. And I need to stay clear-headed enough to do my job without wondering if my personal life is going to end up on the blogs. Take care of yourself, Amari.
Alea, over here, Alea. Give us a smile.
Are you standing by Harrison through all of this?
Will you still marry him after these charges?
Is your wedding still on, or are you postponing
Alea,
until after the trial?
do you fear for your own safety now?
Was this the fairy tale romance you had in mind?
We are here today for the arraignment of Harrison Stallings. Mr. Stallings, you are charged with racketeering, narcotics trafficking, extortion, conspiracy to commit murder, and witness tampering. How do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Very well. We will now address the matter of bail.
Your Honor, the state's position is clear. The charges brought against Mr. Stallings are among the most severe our office prosecutes. The racketeering and narcotics counts are supported by months of surveillance and intercepted communications, which outline his role in an ongoing criminal enterprise. The conspiracy to commit murder charge stems from credible evidence linking the defendant to the disappearance of a potential witness in an active investigation. A witness who, I will remind the court, has not been seen for months. Furthermore, Your Honor, the defendant has substantial financial resources, property outside the state, and international connections that make him a significant flight risk. Given these facts, and the credible danger to the community and to individuals cooperating with law enforcement, the state is requesting no bail.
Your Honor, while the state paints a dire picture, the reality is that Mr. Stallings is a respected businessman who has contributed to this city for over a decade. He employs dozens of people through his hospitality ventures, has donated to community programs, and has no prior convictions. My client has every intention of fighting these charges in court and has voluntarily remained in the jurisdiction since the beginning of this investigation. We are prepared to offer strict conditions to alleviate any concerns, surrendering his passport, submitting to electronic monitoring, and restricting travel to this district. Denying bail outright, particularly before the defense has had the opportunity to present its case, would be punitive and undermine the presumption of innocence.
Electronic monitoring does not prevent witness intimidation or obstruction. We have already documented attempts to interfere with potential testimony, which is why witness tampering is included in the charges. This is not a matter of mere suspicion. It is a matter of public safety.
I have reviewed the filings from both parties and have considered the arguments presented here today. The seriousness of these allegations, combined with the credible concerns about flight risk and interference with witnesses, outweigh the proposed bail conditions. Bail is denied. The defendant will remain in custody pending trial.
In a stunning decision this morning, the judge has denied bail for celebrity nightlife mogul Harrison Stallings, citing both the seriousness of the charges and potential risk to witnesses. Stallings, who has been linked to the disappearance of former nanny Zoya Sullivan, will remain in custody until his trial date is set.
Niggas ain't gotta respect, niggas just gotta accept. I put that top F, I love my cruddy to death. Hype Williams, Lil X, if you don't say it direct, give a fuck. Yo, I put some ice on her hand, I let her take in advance. She wasn't going as planned, I put her shit in the van. She gotta move with a friend, first she went back to a man, give a fuck. I just put a wagon in the driveway, you know I did. When I shoot my shot, it's stuck a wild way, it's going in. Me and Lil Sicko sitting sideways, breaking tens. Used to be an antisocial nigga, now I'm making friends. I just got a mansion out in Tyson, it's a beachfront. If she bringing 4 friends, I know I hit at least one. Got them all tenant by the pool and they greased up. Police in my city, man, I keep their pockets greased up. Me and Capo tryna leave, I'm walking piece to Easter. Ain't nobody making too much money out the beef stuff. But I be for rapper cause I'm never with the sweet stuff.
Where your ass been at? I looked around and you were nowhere in sight. Whole city's got my name in their mouth and I hear nothing from you.
That's by design. You get taken in, I can't be seen running to your side. That's a headline we can't afford.
I'm not talking about headlines. I'm talking about knowing you were still in my corner.
I never left it. I'm just playing it cool. The more I'm out of sight, the easier it is to work the rooms that matter.
And those rooms are working for me, or for you.
For both of us. But right now, you need me to keep my hands clean in public. Too many eyes on us, Harrison. The books have to look boring. Boring enough that no one wants to read past the cover.
Boring's not gonna get me out of here.
No, but boring keeps the lights on until you're out.
I've got Nancy running her end. She says she can slow the clock.
Nancy?
She offered to help me and the guys. I'd be stupid to decline the help, even though we both know I don't like that lady.
I don't like her either. But Nancy is good at buying time. I'll give her that.
My bail got denied this morning. Prosecutors are pushing to keep me right here. If Nancy can stretch the clock long enough, maybe she can choke their case before it hits trial. I just want everything to be straight.
And it will be. The lounge is still moving like it always has, just under a different spotlight. Every, quote, private event runs clean on paper. Liquor shipments, DJ invoices, catering orders, all legit if someone pulls the file.
And off paper?
Off paper, the deposits are hitting the vendor accounts in smaller drops. No big waves, no flag transactions. Even the deliveries are coming through under party supply invoices. Nobody blinks twice.
You're making it sound too easy.
That's the point. If it looks like I'm just overstocking champagne and cake tables, nobody digs deeper. The right people get their cut. The rest just see a busy calendar.
And you've got all of it covered?
Covered, hidden, and smiling back at the auditors. When you walk out, you'll be stepping right back into a business that never missed a beat.
Then we stick to the plan.
If anything changes or comes up, I'll let you know. All the investors are still in, no one's pulled a dime, and the books are clean for anyone who wants to look.
I would like to get to know if it could be the kind of girl that you took it down for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something tell me that you're the kind of guy that I should make a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be wrong. I would be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on.
Had the paparazzi been outside like that all day? It looked like a war zone just getting through your gate.
Pretty much from sunrise. I couldn't even go out and get the mail without someone shouting questions about Harrison or trying to snap pictures of the girls through the fence.
That's exactly why you didn't need to be at the courthouse today. The second you stepped out of the car, they turned it into a spectacle and twisted into whatever sells best.
I get the logic, but it still feels wrong. He's my friend, and I'm watching him get dragged through hell while I hide in here like a coward.
It's not cowardice, it's self-preservation. Showing up wouldn't have helped him legally, but it would have tied you to the case in a way that could follow you for years.
It just looks like I'm abandoning him when he needs support. People don't care about optics. They care about loyalty, and they'll decide for themselves what that means.
They'll decide no matter what you do, so you might as well make the choice that protects your career. You've worked too hard to let a headline undo it all in a single afternoon.
This is so bad, and the paparazzi are starting to get on my nerves. I had to send Iman and Alba to Amari's. They don't need to be exploited in a way they can't even process yet.
It's the right move. You're shielding them from noise, and honestly, I wish more people in your position would think about that first.
Exactly. The press will burn through you if they think it'll get clicks, and they won't care about who gets caught in the fire along the way.
But I have to ask, where has Capricorn been in all of this? A crisis like this is exactly when she should be front and center, but she's practically vanished.
Because she knows what this is, and she wants no part of it. She's making sure her name doesn't get dragged into the mud, and she'll let everyone else take the hits.
So she disappears, and we're left to deal with all the mess she doesn't want on her hands. Feels like it's every man for themselves.
That's exactly why you can't take yourself to that damn courthouse. If you step in front of this, you'll be the story. And Harrison will still be in the same position. Let Alea do that part, and you can sit in this beautiful house and mind your business.
Phoenix is right. You can support him without being the face of his crisis, but the second you take that step into the spotlight, it's over for you.
You've been through this with me before, but I want to hear it again. Your words, no edits. From the night you decided to leak those photos up until the moment they went public.
I already told you. I gave the pictures to the person I trusted to get them out. I didn't think twice about it until they blew up.
That's where they're going to come for you. They're going to say you leaked those photos because you were jealous, bitter, and looking for payback, not because you cared about the truth.
Well, they wouldn't be wrong. I didn't do it to be some damn hero.
Exactly. And if you give them that on the stand, they'll eat you alive. They'll paint you as spiteful and reckless, like you'll twist anything to get what you want.
Phoenix crossed me, so I crossed her back.
And if you give them that attitude on the stand, they'll bury you in it. They'll paint you as petty, vindictive, and willing to spin anything to get your way.
I'm the reason Harrison's even in cuffs. I'm the reason this whole thing started. And yet I'm the one stuck here, locked away, eating noodles like some prisoner.
You're here because you're safer than you would be out there. The minute you testify, you'll be on every radar that matters, including people who still feel you cost them everything.
That's what I don't get. I didn't even think it was that serious for me to be going through all this. All we did was leak some damn photos. He wasn't even a target. It was all about Phoenix. None of this had anything to do with Harrison.
In your mind, maybe it was just petty payback. In his world, you put his name in the wind. You embarrassed him, and you put heat on his business. Street logic says you can't let that slide, ever.
But killing Zoya? For what? What does that even do?
She was part of a chain. Maybe she knew too much. Maybe she could have been pressured to talk. There's no telling what type of conversation Zoya and Harrison had that led him to confronting you. Where Harrison comes from, loose ends are liabilities, and liabilities don't live long.
This still doesn't make any sense. Why not kill me too then? Why keep me breathing if I'm such a liability?
Because killing you just brings more heat. You're tied to high-profile people, so if you vanished, the whole city would be looking for you. Instead, he decided to control you, humiliate you, and make you work for him. That's punishment, profit, and a warning to anyone thinking about crossing him.
So I'm just some example to him.
Exactly. He's sending a message. I can ruin you without killing you. That's power. And power matters more to him than money or revenge.
It feels like I'm the one who lost everything.
You are in the middle of the fight, Scarlett. In his world, what you did made you a threat, and threats get handled. My job is making sure you live long enough to walk away from it.
And if I don't make it?
And you'll just be another reminder to everybody else why you don't cross a man like Harrison Stallings.
Some of y'all go get washed, some of y'all just go pop shit, some of y'all just go talk, but none of y'all ain't really got shit, some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'll be at peace if it weren't for you, yeah, yeah. Only want your love if it's solid. But if you fuck me, then fuck you. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it.
Mari, you never told me the girls were gonna be here this long, and honestly, it feels like I'm just finding out day by day how much space they're taking up. It's like I walked into a whole different household without even being asked.
That bitch no yoga mat. Check. Play dead and you don't hit me back. Check. Surrender.
Taking up space, this is their house just as much as it's mine. And if Teagan thinks they're safer here for the time being, then I'm going to keep them here. That ain't up for debate.
I'm not trying to sound heartless, but you have to admit it's becoming a circus. The paparazzi are already camping outside, and having the girls here is only adding more fuel. Every time I walk outside, they're yelling about you playing family man. And it's exhausting for me, too.
You worried about being exhausted when these are my daughters we're talking about. 2 kids who didn't ask for any of this. They're not some burden that you have to tolerate while you're here.
You're twisting my words, Amari. I'm not saying I don't care about them, but I don't see why they have to be here every single night when it's clearly causing even more press heat on you. They could just as easily stay with their mom.
Teagan chose for them to be here, which should tell you everything you need to know. If their mother trusts me to protect them, then I don't give a fuck about how uncomfortable that makes you or what the tabloids are yelling outside. I'd rather deal with flashing cameras than put my kids in a situation where they don't feel secure.
Do you even hear yourself right now? You make it sound like I'm the enemy just for questioning what's happening, but I'm the one who's stuck in the middle of this circus with you. All I wanted was some honesty and a little consideration about how long this would last.
And all I wanted was for my daughters to feel at home in their own dad's house without having to overhear arguments that make them go to the next room. If anyone is making this situation harder, it's not them, it's you. You're the one making them feel like they aren't under their own roof, and I won't allow that.
You bend over backwards every time Teagan calls. You're still jumping through hoops for her. But when I ask for the smallest fucking consideration, I'm the problem for even bringing it up.
You knew I had kids when you chose to be here, and that's not changing because you feel insecure about Teagan. The girls will never come second to anyone, and if my commitment to them feels like me choosing her over you, then maybe you need to pack your shit and get out. Oh wait, that's right. You don't have nowhere to fucking go. I'm tired of hearing all this damn complaining.
Fuck you, Amari. So what? Now I'm disposable just because I want some clarity? I never asked you to choose between me and them, but I shouldn't feel like an afterthought either.
I don't owe you shit, and I don't owe you no motherfucking conversations about my fucking kids. I'm done entertaining this. Be mad if you want to. Fucking slow ass done lost her damn fucking mind. Thinking I'm gonna neglect my...
They're still out there, cameras flashing like it's the middle of the day. I don't get it. What do they think they're gonna catch at this hour? Except you sitting on the couch.
They've been here since sunrise, Nas. All day, all night. I haven't even stepped outside, 'cause the second I do, it'll turn into another headline I don't need.
You can't just sit up here like a prisoner, waiting on them to get bored and move on.
It's not just the cameras. Every story has my name tied to Harrison, like I'm the one on trial. And part of me feels guilty for not being down at that courthouse. He always had my back, and now I feel like I turned mine.
See, that's where you losing me. You don't owe no courtroom loyalty to a man who put himself in that position. You ain't built that case, Teagan.
I know it sounds crazy, but it's complicated. Watching the world rip him apart while I sit back feels wrong.
Look, I respect what y'all had, but let's keep it real. You're not with him anymore. You're with me. And I can't sit here and watch you risk yourself for your girls trying to hold him down when that ain't your lane no more.
I'm not saying I'm actually going down there. I'm just saying it eats at me. Watching it unfold and not being able to do anything. I can't even show support.
Not doing nothing is exactly what you need to do when it comes to him. Let his team handle his mess. Your daughters matter, I matter. We the ones you got to protect your energy for, not Harrison. Let his girl deal with that.
That's why I let them stay at Amari's. I didn't want them waking up to camera flashes or people screaming my name like it's entertainment. They're better off away from all this until it cools down.
And that's the move right there. That's you being a mother first. Don't let guilt play tricks on you, because you already made the best call.
I hope I did. I always feel like some mess is always going on.
That's because you've been out here trying to fight storms that ain't even yours to fight. But listen, T, I love you. And I'm not about to watch you jeopardize what we got worrying about Harrison or anybody else grown enough to handle their own mess. Stop carrying weight that don't belong to you. Your focus got to be on us, on what we're building. Long as I'm here, you don't got to carry nothing by yourself.
You've got to be kidding me. The audacity. If you wanted a meeting, you could have booked an appointment at headquarters. Breaking into my house? That's a little dramatic, even for you.
You're one to talk. I don't do appointments. I do results. And right now, the results look sloppy, and I don't like sloppy.
Sloppy? The company is steady. We've taken hits before, and we've come out clean every single time.
Don't insult me. I didn't put my trust and my money into Capricorn Entertainment for you to gamble with it. Harrison is a liability, and the more you coddle him, the more it looks like you're protecting dead weight.
He's not dead weight. He's a mess, yes, but he's useful, and every storm has to be managed, not abandoned. What you see as coddling, I call controlling the narrative.
Controlling the narrative? Please. While you're out here spinning headlines, my money is tied up in your circus act. If the wrong people start connecting dots, it won't be your name on the line. It'll be mine.
Then let me do what I do best, damage control. The business stays clean on paper and the noise will pass once the spotlight shifts. I haven't let you down yet.
Don't get comfortable. You may not see it, but I'm already cleaning up your mess on my end. Paying for Harrison's lawyer, for example. Not because I care about him, Aaliyah's the one who insists on standing by that fool.
So let her stand by him. It makes good optics and it keeps suspicion off you. It works in everyone's favor if she plays the dutiful fiancé.
You think everything is about optics, but you don't understand. If this explodes, optics won't matter. The feds won't care how shiny your press releases look when they're digging through your books.
And they won't find anything. Every transfer, every receipt, every contract, cleaner than glass. Whatever comes, I'm already 5 steps ahead of it.
I'll be watching, closely. One slip, one rumor I can't smother, and all this comes down like a house of cards.
Then watch. You'll see. I can keep everything under control. You can doubt me, but you won't be able to replace me.
Don't mistake my patience for loyalty. If this goes sideways, I won't just pull my money. I'll bury you right next to him.
Now y'all saw that, right? Nancy really broke into my house like she pays the mortgage there. She'll be handled soon. Drop a comment, let me know what your favorite part of the episode was. And if you want to help steer the mess, the Inner Circle tier on Patreon is where the real decisions get made. Y'all literally get to decide where this story goes. Plus, my ebook on how to create your own sim series is up on Patreon too. So if you're ready to start building your own drama, it's waiting for you. Now I gotta run. Apparently, the judge denied Harrison's bail and Alea is out here refusing to sit with the directors of The Devil Wears Plum Bobs. See y'all next episode.